So I won't hold back, and you should know that. No, never say fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, but you're right and carry me where I've loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never good just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, but I got me to forget the time I lost, the regrets. Moonshine back again.
ऐसा स्टंट पहले किसी ने नहीं किया है।
Aircraft 1 ready to launch.
तुम्हें डर नहीं लग रहा है?
डर सबको लगता है, कला सबका सूखता है, पर डर से डरोगे तो कुछ बड़ा कैसे करोगे? तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
Aircraft 2 incoming. We have hit an air pocket.
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
ऐसा स्टंट पहले किसी ने नहीं किया है।
Aircraft 1 ready to launch.
तुम्हें डर नहीं लग रहा है?
डर सबको लगता है, कला सबका सूखता है, पर डर से डरोगे तो कुछ बड़ा कैसे करोगे? तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
Aircraft 2 incoming. We have hit an air pocket.
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the Valorant lovers. Welcome to another day at SKOAR College Gaming Club. My name is Ankit Shots. मेरे साथ यहाँ पे मेरे co-caster है SKOAR. Today we are at Kumaraguru College of Engineering, Coimbatore, exclusively hosting our SCGC Valorant Tournament for our students gaming club. Alongside us today, we have our brand partner where Intel has supported us with the top of the line hardware. Mountain Dew is our beverage partner. Network is supported by TapTap. Network is supported by TP-Link with the top-of-the-line peripherals, and in wallet partner we have TapTap powered by Visa. Moreover, our cybersecurity partner is Kaspersky. This event is going to be massive at SCGC level, happening at Kumaraguru College of Engineering, Coimbatore. Looking at the prize pool, today we have 10,000 rupees, and the MVP will get a C80 Wi-Fi router from TP-Link. So let's move towards the prize. एंड अगर मैप व्यूटर की बात करें, बिल्कुल स्केडेट यहाँ पे तो हेवन, एसेंट और बाइंड, ये तीन मैप जो है वो खेला जाएगा word.exe एंड AAB बॉयज़ के बीच में. ये टीम AAB के बीच में काफ़ी यूनिक नेम है. word.exe वर्सेस AAB, ये टीम जो है इनके बीच आज का गेम खेला जाने वाला है. तो एक बार फिर से बढ़ेंगे कास्टर स्क्रीन की तरफ, एंड पहला मैप जो है वो हमें देखने को मिलता है इफ़ वी कैन सी हेवन मैप. तो हेवन मैप के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
For the mid presence early round, wherein they go in for the spam towards the garage just to destroy that default killjoy utility setup, and then move away towards the other sites after grabbing the attention of their opponent. So it is possible that you might possibly see those standard rotations coming in on the map of Haven, but the ones that I also want to focus are ones that will be coming after that would Scent as well as Bind. I'm so very interested in actually seeing Bind, so I really wanted to go the 3-match series wherein we will see the changes that map, how these teams are actually taking them on, and what kind of strategies do they bring out on the table whenever we'll be looking on those matches. But of course, looking at Haven once again, pretty solid map for both of these teams. We've seen a few teams dominate in the defense, a few teams in the offense, and then there are teams who dominate on the both these ends. So I'm expecting a very solid neck-to-neck competition between both of these teams, and just as you said, they've got quite a unique name. Exactly. And there's the thing about going on to Haven is that having those all three different sites, you can just show your attention towards the B first, grab the attention of your opponents, but sometimes they also get an idea that it might actually be a default. So you have to have those good utility usage as well to actually utilize that and move on a map and probably just smoke off those important points, especially when you're going towards the A side. You want to go in for that hit, you have to clear the sewers as well as you have to, wherein the easy counter for that, just use a judge, sit in their smokes and just spam it on them, because there would be no more site opener in that case. So I'm not expecting any unique compositions from either of these teams for the first map, but yeah, the standard, maybe a Sova. I'm also expecting a Viper, because quite a few people use Viper on Haven. We do see them looking for any kind of walls, just to deny the information to the opponents, especially the ones that the default can give the cover to the defenders and deny the access whenever they would want to jump in towards the B side. So exactly, these are the few things that we would have to see now. we will see the reason why these two are actually battling it out. We're quickly going to have a look on the prize pool, wherein the prize pool is going to be massive of 10,000 rupees, of which
जी.
the winner is going to get 5,000, and the person who will be on the second place, the first runner-up, get a prize of 3,000, while the remaining members, the team that's third place, will get a prize pool of 1,500, and of course, we are not going to leave behind the MVP of the map. So the MVP will also be receiving 500 rupees. Man, there's so many things that I can buy. So, you would have to witness all of that, and we will be moving to it as well. And we make sure to stay tuned, because you have to click on that like button as well. Click on the subscribe. You any upcoming videos and tournaments that bring for you, and side by side you will learn a lot of things. So make sure to share the stream with your friends, everyone you can think of, everyone who's got a connection with the internet. That person in your list needs to get the share of this link. And again, moving towards the map, Haven, Ascent, and Bind. All three of these maps are very strong, these teams, but of course, I personally feel like that Word.exe, they are a little bit more strong whenever they'll be playing on Haven. So they're going in for the opening map, and I didn't see who would be actually going to the attacking side, because it depends on the strategy that you're using, because the IJ it comes into play. It is very important, especially whenever you'll be on that offense. You need to play with the minds of your opponents. And Anki, I want to ask you a question. Are we going to see the race from
आई मीन
CC?
देखिए, जिस तरीके से जो मैचेस हमें उस दिन देखने को मिले थे, अगर वैसा गेम खेलना है तो रहना बनता है. 26-7 इफ़ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, आइस बॉक्स का वो मैप था. 26 किल्स किए थे एंड सिर्फ 7 डेड. एंड गेम खत्म होते होते ही वॉज अराउंड 32 किल्स और समथिंग. ईमॉन वॉज हिज नेम. अकेले पूरा गेम, पूरा लॉबी सर पे उठा के चल रहे थे, एंड ही वॉज अनस्टॉपेबल किल मशीन. जो हम लोग बस बात करते हैं, वो एक्चुअल में वो उस दिन बनते हुए हमें नज़र आए. हेवन, अगर इस मैप की बात करो, देखिए शुरुआत में आज का मैच जैसे ही हमें शुरू होते हुए दिखाई देता, अभी तो कुछ प्लेयर्स के छोटे मोटे इश्यूज़ जो हैं वो हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से हल्का सा डिले है. दैट विल बी फिक्स्ड फॉर श्योर. लेकिन जब शुरुआत होती है तो एक बहुत ही बढ़िया मैप हेवन, जिस पे प्लेयर्स वार्म अप करते हुए नजर आएंगे, एंड उसके बाद एसेंट का मैप हमें देखने को मिलेगा, जहाँ पे प्लेयर्स एक्चुअल गेम प्ले हमें दिखाएंगे. देखिए शुरुआत जब होती है तो वो तो शुरुआती कुछ पल, वो कुछ क्षण होते हैं जहाँ पे वो वार्म अप करते हुए नज़र आते हैं, एंड अपने ओपोनेंट की चीज़ें, कौन कैसे खेल रहा है, क्या स्ट्रैटेजी है, वो देखते हुए नज़र आते हैं. उसके बाद एक्चुअल गेम प्ले जो है वो शुरू होता है. तो मुझे लगता है वो एसेंट मैप पे नज़र आएगा. मे बी शायद हम बाइंड देखें. बाइंड इतने दिनों से गायब था, इतने दिनों से मैप पूल से बाहर था, वापस आ जाता है तो देखने में मज़ा ही आएगा.
That is absolutely correct, because it is a map which has been brought in recently in that competitive pool, just as you mentioned. So everyone will be looking forward to watch that map again. I mean, it's more or less like welcoming a friend of yours who's been gone out for a few months, maybe. That's what Bind has gone through. But again, just as you mentioned, Ascent being coming after Haven, and a player will be warmed up on that map, and they're basically playing on the best of the best performances. Again, we did see a few adjusting compositions coming in. All the SCG tournaments, we do see sometimes players they adjust to the meta, or sometimes they actually bring on their own meta, and they do surprise us with their plays. Just like the one you mentioned, Nemon, surprising us with that insane amount of play. I'm expecting similar kind of things maybe coming in matchup as well, because both of the teams, just as we mentioned, they're pretty solid onto that. And I'm expecting maybe an ace. Just guessing. Maybe we might possibly see one ace. Either of those sides. Everyone they
I mean, let's
get
see.
an ace one
Like-
time
like
or the other.
what-
Even you
what-
might have got a few aces.
What would be your ideal pick, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि हेवन मैप पे अगर आप अपनी एक टीम लेके चलते तो आइडियल पिक क्या होता आपकी तरफ से?
Okay, as for the site opener, I would actually go in for the Jet as the duelist. That's pretty common. One of the top duelists currently in the meta. And of course, as for the Sentinel department, I'm not going to change things a lot with
Okay.
Killjoy. Not going to change a lot of things. Still provides a lot of utilities. That lockdown clears a lot of spaces, a lot of angles, gives you a pretty good opening. And as for the controller, now there are quite a few teams who actually prefer Astra. We do see a lot of Astra coming in, but on the other hand, I really like Viper whenever you'd be going in with the Viper, and I would also put a Harbor, the double control setup. It's more or less like the loud composition whenever they try to play Haven.
Don't.
Because
Okay.
the high tide, it gives you a lot of work with. Plus, if you're actually going in to hit that B side, of course, the Viper wall is going to give you a good cover. But at the end of the day, if you get that high tide in as well as the cascade, then it puts a lot of pressure if you're on the attack, then onto the defenders to actually move through those walls and kind of basically put themselves at risk of spam through 3 or 4 different angles. So I really like that kind of composition. And I believe the last one would be left would be an initiator. So there are a lot of options, but I'm gonna Sky because I really like your Sky gameplay.
Okay, so वाइपर आई मीन गुड एजेंट गुड चॉइस, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वाइपर सेलेक्ट करने के बाद आपको उसको प्राइमरी कंट्रोलर उसको नहीं रख सकते, उसके बाद आपको एक और कंट्रोलर की ज़रूरत फॉर श्योर पड़ने वाली है,
Right.
क्योंकि बहुत से ऐसे एंगल्स होते हैं. एंड अगर आप वाइपर से सपोज किसी एक साइड पे कमिट करते हैं और वहाँ पे किसी कारणवश सक्सेस नहीं मिल पाती, तो फिर रोटेशन बिना स्मोक्स के करने होंगे, बिकॉज सारी यूटिलिटीज़ जो है वो ऑलरेडी प्लेस्ड है, तो सेकेंडरी कंट्रोलर की ज़रूरत ज़रूर होगी. अगर मुझसे आप पूछे कि किस कॉम्प के साथ जाना चाहूँगा, तो सेंटिनल डिपार्टमेंट में मैं स्पेशली किलजॉय को लेना चाहूँगा, लाइक विदाउट एनी डाउट, विदाउट एनी सेकेंड थाट. एंड एज एन इनिशिएटर स्काई या ब्रीच जैसा आपकी टीम खेल रही है, अगर जेट है तो ब्रीच बेटर है, अगर आपके पास जेट नहीं है देन यू कैन गो विद स्काई ऑल्सो, और बाकी एवरीथिंग रिमेन्स द सेम, ब्रिमस्टोन या फिर ओमेन, जैसा आप जो भी यहाँ पे सेलेक्ट करना चाहें, बिकॉज दोनों ही प्लेयर्स, दोनों ही एजेंट्स जो हैं अपने आप में एक से बढ़ के एक है. डिफरेंस सबसे बड़ा जो आ जाता है कि ब्रिमस्टोन के स्मोक्स के साथ आपको रेंज की प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है, सो यू हैव टू स्टे अराउंड बी, जहाँ से आप अपने दोनों टीम, अपनी मतलब टीम के लिए दोनों ही साइड्स पे स्मोक कर सकते हो. ओमेन के लिए यू कैन प्ले फ्रॉम एनीवेयर एंड आप आराम से स्मोक्स जो है डार्क कवर का इस्तेमाल करके अपनी टीम को हेल्प कर सकते हो. ओमेन ऑन द अदर हैंड, मैं पर्सनली ऐसा समझता हूँ कि नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रॉपर हाई लेवल वैलोरेंट जहाँ पे प्रोफेशनल्स ही खेल रहे हैं, बट जनरल जब प्लेयर्स खेलते हैं तो ओमेन की अल्टीमेट उतनी ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेटिव या उतनी ज़्यादा काम की नहीं लगती मुझे पर्सनली. इट फील्स कि बस स्पाइक उठा के लाना, दैट्स इट. ऑन द अदर हैंड ब्रिमस्टोन ओपन अप द स्काई एंड द रेस्ट इज हिस्ट्री.
That is absolutely true. I mean, I really like the play, especially with the shadows, because you basically get a lot of by you that without putting your. So I mean, using the Omen, I really like that controller because that from the shadows, whenever you'd be using that,
True.
it gives you a lot of information. Like, let's just say if you're playing on Ascent and you have to clear the boathouse, just use from the shadows, you'll see how many people are there, quickly snap back, and then give the information to your team. If you've got a race, that's gonna be a rocket launcher right into their faces. So these are the kind of plays that I've seen happening. But for now, you're gonna quickly jump into the age and select mode. As both the teams are ready, we are going to go with both of these teams quickly locking in those agents. Now, I did not expect them to actually bring a Sage into the Haven. And I'm
Whoa.
also seeing a Neon and a Reyna.
Wow.
Well, duelist composition.
लेट्स
We've
गो.
got
आई
the
मीन
Omen.
दो बहुत ही तेज़ एजेंट्स जो है वो हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं, जिसमें नियॉन कंट्रोल करना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. उनके पीछे पीछे यहाँ पे नज़र आएंगे, पीछे या आगे जहाँ भी हो, बट रेना नज़र आएंगे. ओमेन, साइफर, सेज लुक्स लाइक अ गुड कॉम्प टू बी ऑनेस्ट. ऑन द अदर हैंड ओपोनेंट पे बढ़े तो केंड्रिक कुमार हमें किलजॉय के साथ नज़र आते हैं. काफ़ी क्रिएटिव नाम कहना ज़रूर चाहेंगे. एंड उसके बाद हमें जेट देखने को मिलती है. इनिशिएटर के तौर पे थारी डैडी हमें गेको के साथ नजर आ रहे हैं. वेल, दिस इज श्योरली गोइंग टू बी एन इंटरेस्टिंग गेम, जहां पे बहुत तेजी से प्लांट हो जाएगा. एंड फॉर नाउ दे आर इन डिफेंस. तो गेको का वो जो विंग मैन है, क्यूट सा पोकेमॉन, उसको इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा डिफ्यूज करने के लिए. इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग गेम फॉर श्योर, जिसमें एक टीम हमें दिखाएगी तेजी, दूसरी टीम हमें दिखाएगी स्ट्रैटेजी.
You're absolutely correct. Double sentinel composition though coming in from the side of defenders, while looking at the attack have that double duelist comp. So entirely different playstyles from both these teams. So it's gonna work with the utilities. They're gonna make sure to grab that information to deny the access to certain places. But Sage being extremely useful in towards that mid, wherein you would like to get that control as soon as possible, and the Sage and the defense is just gonna wall that area up now. Good luck breaking all 3 walls in line. But again, that totally depends on how they want to place their walls, because you can try and deny that access towards the B site as well. Like if you place that wall and you've got someone playing over the wall onto the top angle, you can definitely surprise them and finish them up. That happening a lot of times. We've seen that happening a lot of times. But again, we're quickly going to witness how things are actually going to turn out. Round begins. We are seeing the first trainer right off the bat. Eclipse being the Eclipse for Jet in this game. See, okay, we're gonna see some rotation coming in from well. He's moving in towards C side. That too very quickly. That should give a lot of audio, and I personally feel like the defender should have a solid idea that the rotation is coming in, and yes, the swam goes in, but again, Reina comes out onto the top. No brimstone, no available for the retake. Holy smokes! Eclipse playing amazing on the Reina. Gets 3 picks. One after the other. It's just 2v1 remaining.
One enemy remaining.
5 remaining, make it a 1v5, and we'll probably have to see the ace. Whoa! Sam through the smoke, crossbeat with a classic right click. Gets the round for his team. That was pretty smart move, making some noise towards A and then quickly rotating towards the C side. I mean, they baited out the wall and everything. Even the CT was walled off by their estates. That was a very good play coming in from them.
वो भी एंड आई मीन फ्लॉलेस यहाँ पे राउंड जो है वो हमें देखने को मिला. 8 सेकंड एक और राउंड की तरफ हम लोग यहाँ पे बढ़ने वाले हैं, जहाँ पे फोर्स बाय सिर्फ थारी गेको जो है हमें हाफ शील्ड एंड घोस्ट के साथ नजर आ रहा है. बाकी पूरी टीम नथिंग फैंसी. ऑन द अदर हैंड स्पेक्टर एंड हाफ शील्ड कितनी कंसिस्टेंट बाय है. देखिए किसी ने एक फुल शील्ड भी नहीं लिया पूरी टीम की तरफ से. ऑन द अदर हैंड यहाँ पे रेना कहर ढाते हुए दूसरे प्लेयर को भी टेक डाउन करेंगे. मूविंग टुवर्ड्स सी विच इज कम्प्लीटली ओपन फॉर बिजनेस. बैक ऑफ द लाइन से आते हुए 2 खिलाड़ी एंड सेज विल बी नॉट कॉट. ओमेन उनके ठीक पीछे इज जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर प्लेयर्स. लुक एट जेट. जेट की तरफ ध्यान दीजिए. जेट विल बी टेकन डाउन. इट्स जस्ट सेज एंड ब्रिम जहाँ पे न्यून को टेक डाउन किया जाएगा. 12 HP. Brim needs a heal, but I think he can't. And काफ़ी ज़्यादा शोर जो है वो गराज की तरफ ब्रिम को सुनने में आ रहा है, which means वो इन्फॉर्मेशन जो है वो अपने टीममेट के लिए पास ज़रूर की गई होगी. It's a 3v2. Brimstone winning on 12 HP. Just hide for God's sake. Oh no. कोई बात नहीं. It's completely fine. काफ़ी अच्छा डैमेज मैं कहना चाहूँगा.
He's done his job. He was able to take 3 of them out, but again, at the end of the day, it becomes now impossible whenever you're in a 2v5 scenario, unless you've got a couple of Odins in your hands, go in with the spam through the smoke. But again, we will have to wait. It's 2-0. It was still a full save round. I feel like a decent amount of damage was done onto the attackers, but after all, we are now going to see them getting a full buy in this one. And you did mention the full all half shields in from the attackers. I really like that kind of strategy wherein when you're not that economically strong, you go in for half shields and then try to get the credits to make sure to save it for or buy it for the round, which might not go into your hand maybe whenever you're not economically that very strong. So it's a pretty decent strategy. But look, the push coming in from mid and Eclipse spotting Nari Radi, finishing him off. Kendrick Kumar has also will quickly back off from the garage. Will leave that to his utilities.
फिनिश भी किया गया एंड वेपन्स जो है वो भी कहीं ना कहीं वैंडल जो है वो भी गिरा दी गई. अभी के लिए प्लेयर्स वल्नरेबल. किलजॉय की यूटिलिटीज रोकने में कामयाब ज़रूर रहेंगी, लेकिन ये जो फर्स्ट ब्लड निकला है वो भी गेको का कितना ज़्यादा भारी पड़ेगा. एंड कहीं अगर मुश्किल होती है तो शायद इस राउंड से हाथ भी धोना पड़े. 0-3 के स्कोर लाइन की तरफ भी बढ़ना पड़े. इक्लिप्स को इसी बीच मिलेगा दूसरा पिक. ओपन हो जाएगा बी साइड एंड ही इज मूविंग फॉरवर्ड विद अ फ्री वैंडल दैट ही गॉट फ्रॉम हिज ओपोनेंट्स. वेल ये है चिंताजनक विषय. एंड अब ये 3v5 रिटेक किस तरीके से किया जाएगा, लेट्स सी.
Exactly, this does seem troublesome, but look at the rotation that's coming in. The strike has not yet been planted, and everyone on this side of the defenders are ready for the retake. With a pick, but then we go crossbreed. He was planting the spike, and he just quickly left that to get those 2. What? Was that the molly pick?
Yeah. एक्चुअली ओमेन को उन्होंने 101 का डैमेज दिया एंड मॉली के आसपास ही थे ओमेन, उससे भी थोड़ा सा डैमेज पहुंच गया एंड आई थिंक ही हैड हाफ शील्ड जिससे डाउन बहुत जल्दी हो गए ओमेन। 0-3 का स्कोर लाइन, जिस चीज़ की हम बात कर रहे थे वही चीज़ हमें होते हुए दिखाई दे रही है। एंड अब द बेस्ट ऑप्शन शुड बी टू गो फॉर अ सेव, बट लेट्स सी यहाँ पे डिफेंडिंग टीम हमें क्या करती हुई नजर आती है।
10-0 eclipse on that Reina. I guess that's the second Reina that we're gonna keep on remembering whenever we'll be casting for more tournament. But again, we've got the Empress available right now in the round number 4. So let's see how they're actually going to control Reina in this situation. Definitely seem difficult. Marshall into the hands of Prim. So Water So I'm gonna get ready for another pick, and Crossbreed finds the opener for his team, and they are moving their way towards the A set. That entirely without any casualties, so they will have a very strong post plant. I really want to see what the defenders decide to do in this situation. They have absolutely no idea that the spike is going to go down in the A side. It's giving such a wide peek from heaven. Just spammed through and finished off by Crossbreed. That's a very good punish, to be honest, but why would you give that big of a peak? Seems almost nigh impossible in Water. Again, stage one. They'll try and spam through it, we'll break it down, but all the angles are watched out for. It's
जी बिल्कुल।
a close post plant setup they are playing off the side. Look
I
at the rotation they actually do.
think the best thing they should do is to go for a save, but Spectre and Operator को सेव करना तो सच में ज़रूरी है। The last player standing is Brimstone, obviously on Haven. Why will you do that, bro? Come on.
Ouch.
Why will you do that? उनके पास ऑपरेटर थी एंड वो आसानी से सेव कर सकते थे। स्पाइक ब्लास्ट होने वाला है एंड हाँ, ही हैड एन ऑप्शन। स्पाइक ब्लास्ट होने वाला, यू आर नॉट गोइंग फॉर अ रीटेक, तो एटलीस्ट गो फॉर अ सेव।
That is true, but again, I don't think so. He would want to save a Marshall in his. Just got enough credits to actually go in for the fight.
It was an operator, dude, if I'm not wrong.
I guess it was a Marshall, maybe, but again, if it was an operator, then that was. I would definitely say that, and it's gonna put such a dent in their economy that now they would not be able to go in for any kind of buys, since they would have to go in for yet another save onto their hands. Again, we're gonna see the timeout coming in from their side, but it seems difficult. It's 0-4, and their economy of the attackers is actually snowballing. They do need a breather, you know. They do need a breather in this situation, because you not being able to win when you had a good buy, and then after that you're losing the weapons on your hands. It's almost very difficult to actually come back from, especially the mental. There's always a Cypher Stripfire on their track, which will either give their position or it will at least will destroy, which is going to give them the information. Look at another 3 open, all for the side of attackers. They're unstoppable at this point, and everyone just moving their way towards the C, wherein they've also got the B controlled by Eclipse. He will from the CT towards the CT maybe. Nope. This is sites to play it back. His team has advantage. Do not want it to go for the Sage, because Sage wants all 1v1s in this situation. That should be denied. But the lurks are still coming in. AW350 M35 AU53. Said his full name. Yes, you're perfectly audible.
ओके, आखिरी में सेज यहाँ पे पॉप हो रहे हैं, लेकिन ये थोड़ा पहले हो जाते तो शायद सिचुएशन अभी कुछ अलग होती। 0-5 का स्कोर लाइन हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। लगातार 5 राउंड्स अटैकर अपने नाम कर चुके हैं। बढ़ेंगे छठे राउंड की तरफ, एंड क्या लगता है अपनी टीम की तरफ से सिर्फ सेज AW350 M35 या जो भी है वो खेलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं।
That's the thing, you know. He is good for 2, but he will not be able to get the 3rd and the 4th, especially in a situation where he will be, you know, sitting in a crossfire setup where they're just extremely ready for the plays that are coming in. Yes, the attackers, they let 2 picks go for Sage, but they were just more than ready in that. They had a rotation coming in from the garage as well as the long. So Sage had absolutely no chance. There was not enough time either. So the way the attackers played the post plan in that was brilliant. And again, they are just all sitting towards the B lane, and I believe they're actually going in for a very fast B hit. AW350 has an idea that they all are coming in there, so they've called in for the reinforcements as well, which actually leaves an opening towards the seaside that's entirely empty. The rotation is coming in from the garage. The plant is actually going to go down towards the B side as the side control entirely theirs, and things do seem difficult as the trades go in this time, yet again favoring the attackers. There we go, spam.
थोड़ा सा वॉल आया लेकिन थोड़ा सा लेट ज़रूर आया एंड इट्स अ 2v2 बोथ सभी प्लेयर्स को एक दूसरे के इंफॉर्मेशन ज़रूर मिल चुकी है. इसी बीच यहाँ पे एक रेजरेक्शन देखने को मिलेगा एंड दिस रेजरेक्शन विल बी सक्सेसफुल. सेज 2 बार को टेक डाउन किया जाएगा केंड्रिक कुमार द्वारा. एंड चलिए 5 राउंड बाद ही सही, एक राउंड यहाँ पे आया, देर आए दुरुस्त आए, डिफेंडर्स आए सही.
Exactly, because we do want to see this match to go on that full-on competitive mode. However, you know, the previous round they definitely go into their favor. Many ultimates were used, but of course those trades that they were not being able to win were fully won by their side. And AW350 again popping up, but this time with the support of Kendrick Kumar as well. Got the lockdown. They also have the orbital strike along with the jet knives, so they should be able to, you know, get the win in this one, or at least either deny the plant, or if they want to play it after plant, they can let the plant go and then take the full control of the site using the lockdown as well as the orbital strike, which they can use to clear those angles. Or if you've got an idea where the opponent is, just, you know, bring that hellfire into them.
जी बिल्कुल, अभी के लिए स्प्लिट गेम प्ले जो है वो हमें अटैकर्स की तरफ से देखने को मिल रहा है, विच इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग. एंड इससे यूटिलिटीज़ जो हैं वो डिफेंडर्स की पूरी बेट आउट कराई जा रही है. तो आप देखिए एक एक करके धीरे धीरे सारी यूटिलिटीज़ खाली करा के एंड देन दे आर चूजिंग कि हाँ चलिए अब इस साइड पे कमिट किया जाए. ए पे प्रेजेंस अब तक नहीं दिखाया था एंड अब तो ए पे भी प्रेजेंस दिखा दिया गया. क्लोज, बहुत ही क्लोज यहाँ पे नैनो स्वॉर्म जो है वो हमें किलजॉय का देखने को मिलता है. एंड अगर नियॉन ने यहाँ से आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश की, डैमेज मिलेगा फॉर श्योर. बी साइड ओपन करने की, यहाँ पे बी साइड पे प्लांट करने की पूरी कोशिश है वो हमें नज़र आ रही है. साइफर के पास केज है, केज का इस्तेमाल नहीं किया जाएगा. वाओ, आई मीन वाओ. स्पाइक विल बी प्लांटेड, ट्रेड्स हमें देखने को मिलेंगे. एंड विद दैट नाउ इट्स रीटेक टाइम विथ व्हाट 2 यूटिलिटीज़, 2 इंपॉर्टेंट यूटिलिटीज़. एंड बहुत ही जल्दी 2 प्लेयर्स को टेक डाउन किया जाएगा. एंड दिस रीटेक नाउ लुक्स लाइक एन ईजी जॉब. गेको जो कि अपने विंगमैन से डिफ्यूज करवा सकते थे वो कुछ और करवा रहा है, विच इज पेनफुल टू वॉच, बट इट्स कंप्लीटली फाइन.
Alright, 1-for-1 trade.
Okay.
That did not go in vain, and again AW350 getting those 2 pickers. Snake Eyes is just having the fun, enjoying the time of his life for that generator without any problem, and that's going to give them the second round. Economics should definitely be decent for the side of attackers. Even now they should be able to get the full buy in, but this probably would be the last round in which they'll be able to full buy, and it's not even all fully able to afford half shields. Yeah, Reina was popping off in almost all the rounds, and the previous 2 was not able to, so Eclipse has been shut down a couple of times. Neural Theft as well as Overdrive should be used properly. As things Neon wants can actually decide and go in for a save and play with the Overdrive in the entire round.
Oh, Snake Eyes.
Finally we're gonna see the Snake Eye getting that first pick and quickly going in for the reposition as well, just to provide an extra cover. And now is back at the garage. Spotted one more player who has an idea that the hit is coming in. Paranoia will force him to move backwards. Again, he wants to go in for the reposition. You show your head to him, he will take that.
गेको की तरफ से भी यूटिलिटी का इस्तेमाल जब हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. विंगमैन का सही इस्तेमाल कीजिए. एंड ओके, वेयर डिड दैट मॉश पिट लैंड? वेल, नोवेयर. Okay.
It did not actually go inside that room, but alright, was able to make sure that
Yeah,
no one
it was
was
good.
actually pushing the B main. So they've had the idea that the hit might come onto B, so and they've delayed it perfectly with those two picks from Snake Eyes in the garage, and now the delay with the mosh pit. Daddy, he should be ready for this one. We have an idea that Eclipse might be here. Eclipse just clearing those angles. He's calling in
30
for the
seconds
backup.
left.
It's a re-hit towards the B now. Does he know it? Yes.
Oh.
He finished off. I personally feel like he should get that pick. There we go. Orbital strike to delay the plant, and it is good since the rotation is coming in. They've got the lockdown as well as the Jet Knives. Kendrick Kumar. The two openers, but Eclipse still standing in the.
Oh.
That's all he can manage. The two picks. Spike was planted, and it will be diffused. It was down to a 1v5, which was nigh impossible.
एक अच्छी कोशिश
Third round.
एक अच्छी कोशिश जो कि अटैकर्स की तरफ की गई एंड 5 राउंड लगातार जीतने के बाद बहुत ही अच्छा एक कमबैक जो है वो हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. प्रीटी गुड फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ word.exe. वरना AAB टीम आदिराडी बॉयज़ ऐसा देख के लगा मानो ये मैच वन साइडेड लेके जाने वाले हैं. अभी भी कुछ प्लेयर्स हैं गेको जिनको थोड़ा सा स्टेप अप करना है, बट इट्स फाइन. यूटिलिटीज़ इनके पास पूरी की पूरी रेडी हैं. ही कैन मे बी यूज़ इस यूटिलिटीज़ करेक्टली, जिससे इनकी टीम को काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्प हो सकता है. बिकॉज वो फाइट जो रेना के साथ ली गई थी, रेना वॉज नॉट इवन लुकिंग एट हिम एंड स्टिल ही लॉस्ट द फाइट. अभी के लिए एक बहुत ही गलत. वॉट वॉज दैट?
He had the information.
मेरी आंखें, मेरी आंखें,
Targets destroyed.
हाय मेरी आंखें.
You got a dizzy on your face? But again, there we go. The lockdown being initiated. Just to deny the plant will still go down though, but picks coming in. AW350 still surviving, still fragging. Snake Eyes with that pick from the heaven as well.
Placing
Putting.
swarm grenade.
Now they will have the entire control of the site. They need to clear the long where everyone is just waiting. Eclipse slowly going in for those picks. One tap on the spike. Nope, they're actually going for the stick. Slow orb is there and the spam is good for Eclipse. He takes two of them. The refuse has been cancelled out. Jet going in for the knife, missing every single of them. Gets the gun out, takes him down. But it's down to a 1v1. Monkey versus Snake Eyes. Win. That's a very good paranoia. That is a beautiful paranoia. That's just perfect.
एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत पैरानाया सही टाइमिंग पे आता हुआ, जिसने जेट को क्लोज नियर साइटेड अगर होते ओमेन शायद देख पाते, बट जो जितना समय था इन केस अगर ओमेन टेक डाउन भी हो जाते तो भी जेट के पास इतना टाइम नहीं था, इफ़ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, कि वो डिफ्यूज़ कर पाए. एक राउंड जो कि बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से अपने नाम किया अटैकर्स ने बहुत ही लंबे समय बाद. इसमें अगेन व्हाट वाज दैट फ्रॉम धारी डैडी. गेको की तरफ से अल्ट किया गया, दैट अल्ट बिकेम अनसक्सेसफुल. यू हैड ब्लाइंड एंड मुझे लग रहा है उन्होंने W बटन प्रेस करके ही रखा, जिसकी वजह से उन्हें खुद समझ नहीं आया कि मैं ये इनके सामने कैसे आ गया. बट अब चलो आ गया हो तो थोड़ा सा फाइट कर ही लेते हैं.
At least let's try. Maybe cloudburst, smoke. Eclipse just disrespecting that, pushing so forward. Takes one down and now it leads back to safety. That's the opening pick that you want from your duelist. He's almost
Great.
on all of his opening duels except just two of them, maybe. And I'm still waiting for your boyfriend to actually use the overdrive. It's been there for at least.
Almost out.
Bro, come on. I mean,
I'm waiting for that.
you know वो कैसा सुनाई दिया, like you just said I'm still waiting for your boyfriend to plant the spike.
Spike planted.
Ahem.
Placing swarm
तुमने
grenade.
अभी यही कहा and that sounded very wrong.
I mentioned overdrive, but okay.
Whatever.
Alright, so joke baat though, but Spike hasn't started towards the A side. Now, you know, in the previous few rounds, which the attackers they were not able to win, they tried to go in towards the B side with a hold for the
What?
attack for the defenders were pretty strong. That was a miscalculation, and now the operator shot. Water Wattle not connecting and should now decide to go in for the save. Will he be able to? I guess so. Yep, no one's actually going in for the chase. He is alive. He survived. Operator is safe.
He is surviving, लेकिन राउंड धीरे धीरे उनके हाथों से निकलता हुआ नज़र आ रहा है. एंड मेरी नज़रें सिर्फ एक प्लेयर पे है जो कि है गेको. विंगमैन का इस्तेमाल वहाँ पे हेवन पे करना, जस्ट प्ले ऑन साइट. आप आई डोंट नो यूटिलिटी सारी की सारी वैसी बस बची रहनी है, बट ही इज़ एबल टू डू नथिंग. 10 राउंड्स हो चुके हैं एंड उनको अभी भी एक कॉन्ग्रेचुलेटिंग वो खाता खोलना है. एंड ऐसे वो अकेले खिलाड़ी नहीं है, सामने हमें नियॉन और सेज भी दिखाई दे रहे हैं. सो चलिए, मैं अकेला नहीं हूँ यहाँ पे, मेरे साथ और भी मेरे दोस्त यार साथी हैं. और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया पीक हमें ओम की तरफ से देखने को मिल रहा है. स्टिंगर के साथ विंडो पूरा खाली कर देंगे. लेट्स गो. कॉन्फिडेंस हो तो ऐसा हो.
He's got the res on 9, so he should be able to revive one of his teammates. And again, when we look at the current scenario, that peak was definitely that could have been punished. That should have been punished and could have been punished. But for now, we'll have to focus. If the attackers are actually deciding to go towards the C side, because the operator is posted there. The bot or Wattle should be able to get a hit or two. He already got the opener on Crossbreed. Now gonna play in towards the backside and play it safe. Now we've seen this multiple times, that one side which the attackers decide to hit onto, they just go towards that. If they lose another person, they just play that down slow. The rest comes in from the stage, but this time from the side of attackers. And now somehow, even though it was an opener from Bottle, that's a tough one. It ended up being almost a flawless round for the attackers. They just lost one.
Last
That
round in the
changed
half.
the use of utilities.
Don't save a thing.
And when did Neon use overdrive?
What? यूज हो चुका है वो? When was that?
I don't know.
And
It was.
उसके बावजूद उन्हें किल नहीं मिला है.
Need a drop.
Did it even connect to someone? I don't know. अभी के लिए अगर गेम के सिनारियो की बात की जाए, थोड़ा सा ब्लंट ओपिनियन, बट यस, क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट ज़्यादातर प्लेयर्स का बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब है. ऑन दी अदर हैंड एक्लिप्स वाइटी, उनका क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट ऑन पॉइंट है. एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट यू नीड विद अरेना. ऐसे प्लेयर्स को एक्सप्लॉइट करो जहाँ पे अगर भले ही आपकी एचपी थोड़ी सी लो हो भी जाती है उस फाइट में, यू कैन रीहील, यू कैन ओवर हील हो सकते हो आप. दिस इज़ व्हाट अरेना नीड्स एंड वही चीज़ उन्हें मिल रही है.
Down, attacker spawn.
लाल के लिए द स्पाइक इज डाउन.
Alright.
अटैकर्स
Oh, it was in the attacker spawn, so it should not be any problem for them. But look at the progress being made from the Silver AWT. Can actually surprise from that backstabbing lurk play. Does he have an idea? Surprise! There we go. Picks one after the
Down
other.
mid.
That
Let's go.
absolutely no idea that
I got spike.
AW3 would push in
Bro.
so deep.
भाई ये क्या RNG है? What is this?
I play
Switching
like that in the
sides.
first game.
But this is not
I
how
was
you.
doing RNG.
But this
I
is
was
not
doing
how you
RNG.
should play.
I know. That is the thing that I actually learned in the first game itself. That you need to stop in order to land a few hits.
Exactly. Let's not talk about heads, but at least firing technique तो सही रखिए सर. क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट बिगड़ा हुआ है. क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट काफ़ी ज़्यादा बिगड़ा हुआ है. उसके बाद से ये ओके, आई अंडरस्टैंड कि आप नियॉन हो, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि चलते फिरते गोलियां लड़ा दोगे एंड चलते फिरते प्लेयर्स डाउन हो जाएंगे. स्टैंड, रिलैक्स, ब्रीथ.
Sound fight. That's the thing. But it's okay. It might be possible
It's
that
okay.
it's just a warm-up game for them. They are in the lead of 8, so they're having this game, they're having the time of their life. But the opener again going in for the defenders this time. So solid opener coming in, and there we go. Holy smokes,
Bro.
Tripwire is giving so much information. He should retreat back to safety. Nope, wants to try and progress. Was taken down with that classic. And the trade's going back and forth. Spike still not planted. 2v3, very much doable, but the spam towards the garage. Sage goes in for the wall as well, just to deny the entrance, and now it is coming down to a 2v2. Sage and Neon will be able to get the opener. Yes, Sage gets one.
Good job.
1v2, and Kendrick Kumar trying to play it smart behind that wall. So many angles to clear. Neon?
One enemy remaining.
No!
Bro.
That work out. No,
Wow.
he did not clear that corner.
Wow.
He did not anticipate Kendrick Kumar in that place.
There is a
humble.
wall, but there is a high chance कि वहाँ पे उस wall के पीछे कोई ना कोई छुपा जरूर होगा. You should
Had to
have
clear
checked that.
that.
You should have checked that. And मैं दाद देना चाहूँगा केंड्रिक कुमार की. उन्होंने जैसे ही नियॉन को देखा, पहले नियॉन को टेक डाउन नहीं किया. Because he understood कि वो तो उनका तो ध्यान है नहीं अभी मेरे को चेक करने के पीछे. Let's try the player who might be aware. It was Sage. पहले उनको टेक डाउन किया. Neon was busy fighting with the turret. Was taken down very easily.
Exactly, and that puts them up 5-8. Now, this is the comeback story which we always did. That whenever you are in a deficit and then the round side swap, all you want is that you need to get that pistol and get the round after that, the anti. So as of now, they've got the first step, they've got the pistol round, and now they need to get the anti-eco. Heaven being smoked off. This might as well be a very good
Bro,
fake that has
look at
been
that.
sold. Everyone is on the A side. Every single person, and they will move towards the C now.
एक सिंगल प्लेयर सी पे हमें दिखाई नहीं दे रहा. इतना बढ़िया फेक जो सेल करने की कोशिश थी and इतनी कामयाबी मिली. Now another thing which attackers could do is go inside. Okay, bottle of water is काफी अच्छा डैमेज मैं कहूँगा. ही वॉज द ओनली प्लेयर जो कि स्नीक इन करके बैठे हुए थे. बाकी सारे प्लेयर्स रोटेट कर गए थे. एंड अब देखिए प्लेयर 8 ओमन या फिर रेना की बात की जाए, इनके पास ये होल्ड ही इतना टाइम कर लेंगे कि स्पाइक डिफ्यूज करने का समय नहीं बचेगा. इनके आने में ही इतना ज़्यादा टाइम लग जाएगा. लुक एट प्लेयर नंबर 4 जेट, जो कि बिल्कुल इनके पीछे बैठी हुई है. थोड़ा भी एंटिसिपेट नहीं किया. दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस जब आप इतने लेट साइड पे आते हो. प्लेयर्स कहाँ हैं, उनकी पोजीशन, उनका एंगल क्लियर करने के लिए टाइम ही नहीं होता आपके पास.
Just a double lurk play, that's what I would say. They're trying to get as many picks as possible. It was their save round, so it's fine. They're just gonna die to the spike to get that orb, and they'll be able to full buy in the next round. But again, thinking about the way the attackers played this round, a double lurk, they sold a fake towards the A. Everyone on the defense moved towards that side, and they left Bottle Wattle there, and they left Snake Eyes in the B. So anyone who would try to rotate towards the C would first have to either clear those corners or fall off their hands, and everyone just fell one after the other. Bottle Wattle got 2 picks there. I was surprised at after looking that. I wanted to see that play. That was such a nasty one.
जी बिल्कुल. अभी के लिए 1-2-2 के स्प्लिट में जो है वो खेला जा रहा है फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडर्स. वही चीज़ हमें देखने को मिलती है. 3 खिलाड़ी एक ही तरफ भागते हुए, जाते हुए, नॉट भागते हुए. भाग तो नियॉन रहे थे जिन्होंने अपने होने के संकेत, जो आवाज़ है वो दे दी है. एंड ब्रिमस्टोन ने ये इन्फॉर्मेशन अपनी टीम के लिए पास ज़रूर किया होगा. एक बार फिर से हमें वो स्मोक्स देखने को मिलते हैं जिसके द्वारा फेक सेल किया गया था. लेकिन लुक एट द डिफेंडर्स, वो उन्हें पता है कि दिस कैन बी अ फेक, एंड इस बार हम नहीं मानने वाले. इस बार वो लोग बिल्कुल नहीं तैयार हैं.
There.
Exactly, and this time it was much more than ready for. Just quickly finish him. Oh, the spam! It's on the mark. Oh no, it wasn't on the mark.
रेना
Was not
इतना.
able to finish him.
Stop with this
Spam, there
RNG,
we
dude.
go.
Stop with this RNG. Stop.
Last
Please
player
stop with this
standing.
RNG. Oh my god, this is painful to watch.
They're
mean,
going one after the other, and they're being finished off one after. That is the
30
punish
seconds left.
that's coming in again and again. It's just Kendrick Kumar remaining. Gets
Dude.
one, but was not able to get the second. That is gonna go another round for the defenders. Now, again, this was the round in which they had a gun advantage. Now, we're gonna see equalized guns. This should be the pivotal round in the half, because if in case the defenders win, they're gonna reach at that double-digit score. But if in any case the attackers they win this one, that's gonna put a pretty massive dent into the economy of the defenders. That they might be troubled by this, but we are seeing an offensive Marshall. Huh.
ब्रिमस्टोन काफ़ी ज़्यादा मैं कहना चाहूँगा मार्शल के साथ खेलते हुए जो है हमें नज़र आ रहा है। जेट हैज बीन टेकन डाउन, रेना एंटरिंग द साइट। आरएनजी का अभी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। स्लो ऑर्ब का इस्तेमाल कर लो सेज, बैक साइड में स्लो ऑर्ब डाल दो ताकि खिलाड़ी एटलीस्ट थोड़ा सा धीमी रफ्तार से ज़रूर बढ़े। वेल, फ्लॉलेस राउंड फ्रॉम द डिफेंडिंग टीम। स्लो ऑर्ब, वॉल, एवरी पीस ऑफ यूटिलिटी दैट शुड बी यूज्ड सेज के पास ही बची हुई है। अगर इस तरीके से अटैक करेंगे तो बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो जाएगी। एंड ये 4 राउंड का जो फासला है कम होने के बजाय ये और बढ़ता ही नजर आएगा।
He needs to find a few picks for zone. They do not have any utilities to actually move towards the A side, but they still do so. And I really love the fact that Crossbreed just decides to go back. He's seen all 3 of them are there, does not want to give them an advantage, and Snake Eyes' body just falling off from heaven. That's flawless after flawless.
दूसरी बार फ्लॉलेस यहाँ पे राउंड जो है वो देखने को मिल रहा है। इकॉनमी की आपने बात की थी, वेल काफ़ी अच्छी हो चुकी होगी डिफेंडिंग टीम की, है ना, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है सिर्फ 2 राउंड्स निकालने हैं तो इकॉनमी की तरफ तो अब इन्हें देखने की बिल्कुल भी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। 8000 क्रेडिट्स, 8600 क्रेडिट्स नियॉन एंड रेना के पास बहुत ज़्यादा है। On the other hand,
It's just
attackers.
Daddy remaining for the opening pick. Everyone else has found at least one.
Oh my god. And he has like 3100 credits and still वो full shield के साथ नहीं जाना चाहते।
And
Half shield buff?
honestly, not the choice. Maybe half shield buff. We never know. Bam. And ready. You can get that pick. Not able to. I'm actually seeing an attacking operator on Snake Eyes, so it is possible that he might not dash into the side this time. They would need someone else to actually open up the space, or maybe just they want him to find an opening pick and then they would swap the guns and help him go in and dash in towards the side. Maybe that would be the case, but there we go. AW quickly finishing off Neon. So your boyfriend has been taken down.
No, bro. This sounds wrong. I mean,
And the spike will be planted by AW350, so should have an idea that there's someone in the heaven.
Cypher surviving on barely 7 HP. Bro.
That's nasty shot. He was the one who was spotted first and was taken down. Almost taken down.
धरिया
Lockdown.
यूटिलिटीज के साथ बैठे हुए इनके ठीक साइड में रेना है। He knows that, but still, I don't know what he is watching. And there you go, he'll be taken down. Too quick for him, अगर हम साधारण सी भाषा में कहें तो. But it's not actually quick. It's a mistake
1v1.
that you are doing. And 1v1 obviously attacking team जीत चुके हैं because Omen जब तक पहुंचेंगे तब तक लेट हो चुका होगा. And वहाँ पे भी इन्हें स्किन उठाना है. Let's go monkey. Wow.
Well, finally we're gonna see a win coming in from the side of attackers, putting them at 7. So we have 4-round difference though, but again, 1 round loss and it's gonna put the side of defenders on a match point. Don't have to play it safe and smart. Eclipse needs to be the opener. He's been doing that time and time again, that too very well. Needs to repeat that. Or maybe they need Sage and Neon to actually find those openers again. They need to find those picks.
लॉबी के लिए। सी साइड की
That
तरफ
can-
प्लेयर्स आए ज़रूर थे, लेकिन एक अच्छा रोटेशन जो है वो हमें देखने को मिलता है। काफ़ी क्लोज आ चुके हैं नियॉन। आई मीन एक अच्छी पोजीशन इन्होंने ज़रूर हासिल की है, लेकिन लेट मी रिमाइंड यू, इस रॉक पे बैठने का ये अगेन सही तरीका नहीं है, बिकॉज आप प्लेयर्स को पहले नहीं देख पाते हो। पहले वो आपको देखेंगे एंड इंस्टेंटली हेडशॉट या जिगल करके टेक डाउन कर लेंगे। हेडशॉट एंगल पे बैठने के लिए थोड़ा सा आपको पीछे जाना होता है। एंड इन्होंने तो आई डोंट नो बॉडी लेग पैर तोड़ना चाहते हैं ये ओपोनेंट्स के। Look at it. Sage running fearlessly. And pro versus pro. There you go, Dhari Daddy. Finally he gets a pick. 18 राउंड्स में पहली बार पहला किक पिक। एंड मुझे बहुत ऐसे उत्सुकता हो रही है कि इन्हें कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस लिखूं, बट दैट वुड बी रॉन्ग। तो हम दोनों यहीं पे उन्हें बधाई देंगे, ढेर सारी बधाई देंगे।
30 seconds.
And he
left.
also has a thrash up now, so he can actually use to detain someone or to clear off that space, just like the Trailblazer.
Spike down.
But the defenders are the ones who are getting all the picks and बोलते ना, देखते ही देखते वक्त बदल गया, जज्बात बदल गए, जिंदगी बदल गई. That's that thing that has happened right now. I mean, after those that pick, I was expecting the attacks to actually go in and win that round, but man, the adjustment from the defenders. Eclipse again, winning those duels of his, in that round for the team. I never want to watch any Valorant agent in close angle. Happy with. I look scared. What's scary is the spray. Snake Eye with the Aries gets that headshot. Did I just make a rap right here? Never mind, we'll discuss that later. Snake Eyes again. This gets the upgrade, gets the Vandal. And now was able to find 2 openers for his team, and that is exactly what you need from duelists. They have the control of the A side. Rotation is pretty late, and for the defenders, they are moving in from heaven.
Arena waiting for a pick, and this is the right time to jump. Sage के सामने, oh, NT, nice try.
Could have been able. He could have been able to do that. Maybe if he had that pick. Maybe if he had a utility in hand. Not a utility. I mean a gun in hand.
42 kills. What? Look at Reina. Reina की तरफ देखिए, कितने kills हैं, कितने death हैं. I mean,
42. I haven't seen any player actually going above 40. Genuinely speaking.
अब देखिए इनकी टीम में 2 खिलाड़ी हैं जो बिल्कुल ना के बराबर किल्स कर रहे हैं। एक के पास 1 किल एंड दूसरा प्लेयर विद 4 किल्स। तो दिस इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी। स्पाइक इज डाउन, सेज का पिक निकाला एंड अच्छी बात कि रेना का ट्रेड जो है वो इंस्टेंटली मिल गया। सो अटैकर्स को पता है कि सबसे खतरनाक खिलाड़ी जो है, अच्छी खासी एचपी जो है वो सेज की डाउन हो चुकी है।
She'll be able to heal back up probably. But again, they've quickly made a decision that they want to rotate towards the A side. They've got the spike, and they are all moving towards the A. But wait, the tripwire was already set up. Location has been revealed. Right there, this is the spray. He gets 2 of them.
Use
Putting
your
his
wingman,
team
buddy.
at an
Use your
advantage.
wingman.
Here we go.
Crash is also remaining. Overdrive.
Player standing.
Overdrive.
बहुत
That
हालत
is-
खराब है भाई, बहुत हालत खराब है।
It's all down to water. Gets 1, gets 2.
Whoa,
But
Cypher.
does Cypher have enough time for the defuse?
Yeah, I mean,
I think
plenty
he's
of
got
time.
enough time. This was more than enough time. Yes, he will be able to defuse it, and he will be able to get the round as well.
Defenders
Map
win.
for his team. Oh, what an amazing play! And again, I don't think so, Anki, that we are gonna forget this Reina either. Eclipse. What a game for this guy.
43 kill and 10 dead, 11 first blood, बहुत बढ़िया प्ले। ऑन द अदर हैंड ओके, कुछ प्लेयर्स जिनको बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है स्टेप अप करने की, जिसमें थारी डैडी तो फॉर श्योर आते हैं। न्योन की बात की जाए, एटलीस्ट ही वॉज यूजिंग हिज यूटिलिटीज़ प्रॉपरली, जिससे अब टीम को हेल्प हो जाती है. बट यहाँ पे थारी डैडी, लेट्स होप कि एसेंट मैप में एक डिफरेंट प्ले जो है वो हमें इनकी तरफ से देखने को मिले. स्कोर बोर्ड की तरफ एक बार हम ज़रूर से नज़र डालना चाहेंगे स्कैडिएट.
Absolutely. Exactly. I mean, 8-13 at the end of the day. Eclipse with 42-10, just as you mentioned, and no one else is even near that guy. I mean, how do you manage to do that? You can add all the other scores for his teammates. That would probably equate to his. Would it? I don't think so. That would be the case since it's 20 and 2040. My goodness, add all the scores of his remaining teammates, and there's still 40. And that guy alone is 43. So the thing that their opponents need to focus on is the fact that if they get Eclipse down, they've almost secured the round for themselves. And if they get Crossbreed out of the picture and Monkey, that's basically done and dusted. So that is something that they need to focus on. But we will be moving on to Ascent after this very short break, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Aircraft 1 ready to launch.
तुम्हें डर नहीं लग रहा है?
डर सबको लगता है, कलार सबका सूखता है, पर डर से डरोगे तो कुछ बड़ा कैसे करोगे? तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा.
Aircraft 2 incoming. We have hit an air pocket.
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है.
If I were to the sea, maybe I never say fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, but you're right and carry me where I've loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never good just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, when I got me to forget the time I lost, the moonshine back again. When I drove down to Abyss, while I blamed the world and I Gonna shine bright. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, what I gotta need to forget the time I lost. Won't let me forget. If I walk to the sea, maybe I never say forever fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, but you're right and carry me where I've loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, what I gotta need to forget the time I lost, the moonshine back again. When I drove down to Abyss, while I blamed the world's neglect, gonna shine bright. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, what I gotta need to forget the time I lost. Won't let me forget.
Airdrop 1 ready to launch.
सो हेलो लेडीज जेंटलमैन बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स एंड ऑल द वैलेंट लवर्स, स्वागत है आप सभी का एक बार फिर से. वी आर एट कुमारगुरु कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग कोयम्बटूर, एक्सक्लूसिवली होस्टिंग आर SCGC Valorant Tournament फॉर आर स्टूडेंट्स गेमिंग क्लब. पहला मैप हम लोगों ने देखा, थोड़ा सा अप्स एंड डाउन्स जो है वो हमें देखने को हेवन मैप पे ज़रूर मिला, लेकिन दूसरे मैप में मैं उम्मीद ये ज़रूर करके चल रहा हूँ कि काफ़ी बढ़िया गेम प्ले जो है वो प्लेयर्स हमें ज़रूर से दिखाने वाले हैं. वेल, एसेंट मैप और इस कॉम्बो के बारे में, इस कॉम्ब के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है इसके एडिएट?
Even the attackers are actually going with the double duelist combo, Reyna
Select your
and Neon.
agent.
But this time the defenders are actually going with Jet and a Raze along with Remy as their controller, Sage and Killjoy as their sentinel.
Dhari Daddy is playing
Not a single initiator.
एंड धरी डैडी रेज खेलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं.
It's fine. Maybe it's his main age and he'll be able to use it to perfection. But my question is, on a map where you always, every single time you see a double initiator composition, on that specific map, we are seeing a comp which has absolutely no initiator, no means of getting the information as to which site is stacked up or which is not, or where the hit might actually come in from. If in case it's a hit from the A main or a B main or maybe market, you have no tools to find that out. Apart from the fact that you can place a few Sage utils or a Killjoy utils, which, mind it, can be broken down with a long range spam as well.
वेरी ट्रू, एब्सोल्युटली ट्रू. चिंताजनक विषय ये ज़रूर है कि इस तरीके से यहाँ पे क्यों खेला जा रहा है. चलिए, कोई बात नहीं.
Maybe there's something in mind that we don't. Maybe this composition might work out for them, but they do need to win this one. Kendrick Kumar again playing in on that Killjoy towards the tree is going to hold that angle, but they need to make sure that this map actually goes in their favor. Not then it's done and dusted. If yes, only then they'll be able to force the game number 3. And however, just as I was talking about, we're going to see a hit coming in, waiting in towards Cat as well as the A main, Gelato. So they're not making any kind of progress. Kendrick Kumar, he sniffs something that probably wants to go in and take a peek, but decides to just back off, which is actually a good decision. And we seeing the split coming in towards the A side. No information provided whatsoever from the mid. So the players on the B would have to play it safe. Smokes go up, angles being cleared. Eclipse did not clear the entire triangle. So they have absolutely no idea Kendrick can get a god tier timing on this one.
Spike planted.
Bro,
It's good for one at least. It's a 1-for-1 trade. They had an idea, so Monka was right, just waiting. He knew that someone might push in from that, so just there to punish it. Spike has been planted and it's almost a picture perfect after plant position.
रेना जो कि थोड़ा सा लो ज़रूर थे, उन्हें हील मिल जाएगी. द लास्ट प्लेयर स्टैंडिंग फ्रॉम द अटैकिंग टीम इस क्रॉस ब्रीड जो कि साइड के बाहर है. इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ वेरी इजी डिफ्यूज, बट लेट्स सी कि कितना ज़्यादा मुश्किल बढ़ा सकता है. समय कम एंड नैनो स्वॉम्स पे खेलते हुए प्लेयर जस्ट गो एंड स्टेक इन इससे पहले कि समय कम पड़ जाए. स्पाइक विल बी डिफ्यूज्ड एंड आखिरी प्लेयर थे, मेन की तरफ थे, सो इट वाज वेरी इजी टू टेक हिम डाउन. इसी के साथ पहला राउंड डिफेंडिंग टीम अपने नाम करती हुई.
I'm still surprised over the fact that even though those first few fights were won by the side of the attackers, they were able to easily get into the side as well as get that win. It was such a great play from the defenders, wherein they moved as a team this time. They did not rush in. That's one of the most important things. And they were able to get that diffuse in. This is what I really love about Essential. That no matter how good your attack is, if the basics of the defenders are actually clear, they would be able to get that defense in. They would be able to get that, diffuses in as well as retakes. Most of the compositions, they work around the retake potential, the information gathering. Which, to be honest, neither of these teams have. Both of them are actually running with So double sentinel, double duelist composition. They also moved slowly towards the A main, and now are just moving back towards the B. I did not hear any noise being made there apart from smoke that was also from the brimstone. They're all just making a rotation towards B, and it's quite silent. When smokes go out, so AW350 should have an idea that it is coming in. He's ready for a split though. Probably wants to hold an off angle, gets the info, gets one, and has the info on the other one as well in time.
One enemy remaining.
Snake Eyes
Spike
gets the
down
pick off
mid.
on Omen
30 seconds
everywhere.
left.
All the trades just going in for the favor of defenders. And now what is just caught in that one lobby will be finished off. Spammed in by the Bulldog. That's gonna go the second round. That's gonna give the second round side of the defenders. They're finally getting back in this one now in their bonus round.
जी बिल्कुल. एंड एरीज का स्पैम हमें देखने को मिला. आई वुड लव अगर ओडिन भी, हल्की सी ओडिन भी अगर हमें डिफेंस में देखने को मिल जाए, बट मे बी अभी के लिए यूज़ नहीं करेंगे. एंड एक बार जब इनका बाय वापस आता है, दे माइट बी यूजिंग इट. जेट इज़ रेडी विद द स्पैम, जो कि किसी को भी नहीं पड़ने वाला. ऑन दी अदर हैंड शी माइट हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल फॉर द प्लेयर्स. एरीज की यही एक सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत, सबसे बड़ा डिसएडवांटेज जो एरीज के लिए देखा जाता है, क्योंकि उसको ओपन होने में एंड वो फायर करने में टाइम लग जाता है. दिस इज़ द मोमेंट जब आपको लगता है कि अगर मेरे पास एक बेहतर गन होती तो शायद मैं किल निकाल पाता. स्पाइक विल बी प्लांटेड एंड बोनस राउंड है. सो सबसे बड़ा मोटिव ये होना चाहिए डिफेंडिंग टीम का कि जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वैंडल्स जो हैं वो ड्रॉप करा पाए. और नाउ एक भी वैंडल ड्रॉप नहीं किया है. ऑन दी अदर हैंड उल्टा खुद ही डाउन होते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ प्रॉब्लम.
And the way the defense is set up, look at that. They've just walled off the entrance from one side, ready to spam towards the other one, and they've got the flawless comeback in. Spike will detonate, so not even a single drop. On the meantime, it was somewhat of a semi-forced buy and a semi-save that was defender. They would not have enough credits to actually go in for a buy. They've got an Odin. They have got a Vandal, Spectre, a Stinger, and an Ares. So the buy does seem to be a weird one. It clearly is a much better buy for the side of the attackers this time. They should be able to get the round win again. And the fact they're able to locate this Odin and sniff it up onto the hands of Snake Eyes, which is that to in the tree, now moves towards back. Ready for any hit. Bought a water. Just finished off right away. Snake Eyes dash activated. Is ready at that common angle. Spike is going to be planted. He has so much to clear. He's not actually moving forward. Got him to be even. Okay, the utility is being thrown up your end. Turret takes him down. That is just such a beautiful play to see.
ये वो पिछला राउंड फ्लॉलेस हमें देखने को मिला. इस राउंड में सिर्फ एक खिलाड़ी नियॉन टेक डाउन हुए एंड 2-2 का स्कोर लाइन हमें देखने को मिलता हुआ. वेल, अगर आप ओडिन के साथ खेलना चाहते हो, इट्स अ गुड वेपन.
Yes, I mean Odin is a pretty good weapon to be honest, but again, then you would need to get that spam in properly. If in case you miss that a little bit, it's gonna be troublesome. And I believe your mobility is also affected whenever you're carrying an Odin.
जी बिल्कुल. ओडिन के साथ आप वो स्मोक करके एंड उन एंगल्स पे एग्रेसिवली पीक लेना ही होगा, वरना तो उसका कोई बहुत ज़्यादा काम नहीं होने वाला. प्लेयर्स आपको डाउन कर जाएंगे. एंड देखिए यहाँ पे अटैकर्स होल्ड करते हुए नज़र आए. दोनों ही खिलाड़ी जो डिफेंस में आगे बढ़े थे, दोनों को बहुत ही आसानी से टेक डाउन किया. स्पाइक मूविंग एंड द लास्ट होप वाज धरी डैडी, बट ही हैज़ आल्सो बीन टेकन डाउन. ब्रिमस्टोन वर्सेस मंकी, व्हाट वाज दैट. पिस्टल से डाउन कर गए. तो चलिए, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है.
Player standing.
दिक्कत वाली बात अब बढ़ चुकी है because the last player standing is at what 20 HP and Reina wants to make it fair. Pistol versus pistol. Let's go. Eclipse
Rena's
YT.
pistol did the job. HP. He had the HP, so well, that's gonna give them the lead in this one, winning 3 consecutive rounds up 2, and they've got the advantage in the weaponry. So
What? Double operator?
math.
Are you crazy?
Okay, we're not gonna see a double operator. Maybe they just wanted to go for the buy something. They're not even going in for operator. They looked in the marshal.
Okay, they
Never
are
mind that. They're
confused.
just playing with us, man. They're just playing with us. They're gonna go in for the full rifle. Oh. I believe his barrel was visible and they were able to take him down. Reyna in the Empress mode. Eclipse just clears off the entire site and now he's gonna jump in to clear the heaven. Where the smoke was protecting him. Will go in for that spam, gets the heal quickly with the spray down coming in. From Sage, just protecting the life of Eclipse there for that 1 second. And this is the support that you love, you know, makes me want to just jump out of my chair and hug that person. Yeah, thank you so much, my guy.
अभी के लिए थैंक यू कह रहे होंगे एक्लिप्स वाईटी को बिकॉज पिछले मैच में भी बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रदर्शन था एंड इस मैच में भी काफ़ी क्लोज जो है वो गेम पहुंचा दिया गया. हालांकि नियॉन इज़ वेरी लो इनसाइड द साइड, किल जॉय साइड के बाहर. अगेन इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ डिफिकल्ट टास्क. डिफ्यूज करना एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क होने ज़रूर वाला है. इज ही स्टिल गोइंग फॉर इट? वेल येस ही इज एंड जीजी's. थैंक यू फॉर योर सर्विस केंद्रिक कुमार. बाय बाय फॉर दिस राउंड एट लीस्ट. बाय बाय.
Yep, that was smart play coming in from the Killjoy as well. They knew that they don't need to take this fight. They all they need is to buy just a few more seconds for the fight to
True.
detonate. And that is exactly what happened. So yep, getting yet another round, and finally we are witnessing a timeout. That is yet again from the attacker, from the defenders. They won the first 2 rounds, but they've lost consecutive rounds. They need a breather. They need to break the momentum. They need to somehow get their default setup in.
एक टाइम आउट लिया गया जिसमें मे बी मोमेंटम जो तब से बना हुआ था, शायद कोशिश की जाएगी उस मोमेंटम को ही तोड़ने की एंड उसके बाद में भी विक्ट्री या कुछ राउंड्स डिफेंस में ज़रूर हमें देखने को मिले बिकॉज वी ऑल नो ये एक हेवीली डिफेंस फेवर्ड मैप है. अटैक में काफ़ी अच्छे राउंड्स निकलते हैं एंड अटैक में आप स्ट्रैटेजीज़ के साथ ज़रूर से इस मैप पे एसेंट मैप पे निकाल सकते हो राउंड्स. बट बी वेरी क्लियर, जिस तरीके से कुछ प्लेयर्स खेल रहे हैं आई डोंट थिंक कि यहाँ पे स्ट्रैटेजी वाइज गेम प्ले जो है वो काम करेगा. स्ट्रैटेजी वाला गेम प्ले, थरी डैडी की हम बात कर रहे थे, हिज डोंट नो व्हाट ही इज डूइंग बट कुछ ना कुछ करना ज़रूर होगा. पिछले गेम में ऑलमोस्ट 8 या 7 राउंड तक तो ऐसा फील ही नहीं हुआ कि गेको है भी कि नहीं इस गेम में एंड अभी के लिए वो हालत इस मैप में जहाँ पे आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग कि वेल कैन यू स्पॉट रेज और नॉट. द थिंग इज़ क्या उनकी यूटिलिटी से वो डैमेज पहुँच रहा है या क्या उनके गन से वो आवाज़ निकल रही है जो शांत करा सके अटैकर्स को. वेल पिछले मैप में तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था एंड इस मैप में लेट्स सी एवरी टाइम दे आर कमिंग डूइंग अ फ्री प्लांट. लुक एट इस पेंशल कहाँ पे लैंड हुआ है वो वॉल तोड़. आई मीन इट्स नॉट इवन ऑन द साइट एंड दिस इज़ नॉट द राइट टाइम टू एक्सपेरिमेंट. पहले एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हुए आ रहे हैं रेना. हिल बी टेकन डाउन. क्विक स्नेक आइज एंड इसी बीच आएगा एक लॉकडाउन जो कि प्लेयर्स को रखने वाला है हक्का बक्का. एवरीबडी हैज़ टू गो आउट फ्रॉम द साइट. वन प्लेयर इज स्टिल अंडर हेवन. किलजॉय हैज स्पॉटेड. ओके जेट ने स्पॉट किया. व्हाई विल यू डू दैट?
One enemy remaining.
ओह ग्रेट.
I mean, that is definitely going to be Neon
Don't
retained in that
interrupt my work.
situation. Kendrick Kumar, does he have enough time? That is going to be the question. Yep, he has. He has got 5 seconds. Yep, that's much more than sufficient. That is going to be them securing yet the round. So the timeout is working out very well for them.
बिल्कुल.
They needed that timeout, and yep, now they've got the round back in their pocket. Actually, heavily buying the Aries again, and I mean, maybe a gun that is actually suiting their hands works out for them. This time they were able to get that retake in, yet it was very expensive.
No, I mean, bro, Dhari Daddy, this is the ये एग्जैक्ट वो एंगल है जहाँ पे आपको एरीज लेके तो एटलीस्ट नहीं बैठना चाहिए, बिकॉज यहाँ पे वैंडल के एंड फैंटम के स्पैम्स अगर आने चालू हो गए, यू विल बी टेकन डाउन इंस्टेंटली. बट लेट्स होप कि ये अपने इस एरीज से कुछ वैल्यू जो है वो ज़रूर से निकाल पाए. फिलहाल के लिए ही हैज़ बिन स्मोक्ड ऑफ एंड नियॉन यहाँ पे अपनी वॉल का भी इस्तेमाल ज़रूर कर लेंगे. ही हैज़ बीन स्पॉटेड, मे बी येस, मे बी नो, trying to do something. He'll be taking one. चलिए कोई बात नहीं. एटलीस्ट एक खिलाड़ी को इन्होंने टेक डाउन किया instead of doing nothing. He took down one, but that's not going to be enough. Eclipse YT बहुत तेज से गरजेंगे and he'll shut down everyone on the side. 3-5 का score line.
I mean, they quickly adapted what happened in the previous round, and this time they went in for that super fast hit towards one side and executed it perfectly, picture perfectly. So that is gonna give them yet another round. The thing to question is that if that timeout that they took was it worked in one round, they need to quickly change their strategies again in the second round. Then they need to third round again by changing another strat, because the adaptation that is actually coming in from the attackers, it's amazing. It's actually amazing. They figured it out that slow round is not going to work. He quickly went in for a very fast hit. Previous on 48, and this time there are 3 sides. Nope, that's yet another hit.
Killjoy अभी भी अंडर हेवन बैठे हुए हैं एंड रेना को इन्होंने फंसा ज़रूर रखा हुआ है. There you go, the last player standing will be ओमेन, जो कि into the shadows का इस्तेमाल करके एंड दूसरे साइड पे टेलीपोर्ट करके चले ज़रूर गए, बट दैट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी इनफ टाइम बिकॉज सेज अलोन विल टेक हिम डाउन. इन केस सेज अगर डाउन नहीं कर पाते तो भी बहुत ज़्यादा HP नहीं बचती ओमेन के पास, एंड ये फाइट एनीवेज डिफेंडिंग टीम के हाथों में ही जाना था. 4-5 का स्कोर लाइन एंड अटैकर्स 5 राउंड जो कि नीडेड होते हैं बफर क्रिएट करने के लिए, वो उन्होंने स्कोर कर लिए. दे आर डूइंग गुड. यहाँ से जितने निकलते जाए अच्छी बात है.
Yep, and now, of course, whenever you're playing on a stand, you expect the defensive team to have 8 or 9 rounds. But that does seem to be pretty far off. AW 350 is just going to wall off the entrance B side this time. That would take them some time to break it out, so they would probably have to play this round a little bit slow. Maybe. There's absolutely no idea about where the position might be. The setup of the Killjoy is towards that A side and as well as towards that tree, so Dana might be spotted with that. She was just quickly retreating back. Eclipse doesn't want any of what Kendrick Kumar is selling. Back to safety. They're playing in a full default. Want to work around the map to find the position, but the opener by Eclipse in the market. They found the hole in the defense. So Kendrick Kumar quickly jumps in with that trade and now has taken down the problematic person. The plant should go in. It should go down. Snake Eyes taking the life of Sage.
Last player
But the
standing.
off is right there. Cross breed. That headshot and Monkey finishing up the job. They did not even plant the spike. They've got the lockdown up. They should be able to get this one round well. Should probably go to a 7 at least. I'm expecting. Got the overdrive. They've got the resurrection. They have got the lockdown.
एंड एक बार फिर से एक्लिप्स की तरफ एक बार नजर डालिए.
My goodness, 17-6.
I mean, पिछले मैप की तरह he is not on 42 kills, but heavy lifting एक बार फिर से वो करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं. एंड आई ब्लेम यू फॉर दिस. आपने कहा था कि क्या अंकी आप फिर से ऐसी रेना देखना चाहेंगे, एंड एक्लिप्स वाज लाइक होल्ड माय रेना.
Hold my arena. Hold my Lear, maybe.
I mean, makes sense.
You're nearsighted. Finished off. Alright, so again, they worked out slow in the previous round. The way towards mid, and this time they the exact same thing yet again. Work their way from the mid and then probably go in and for a split. Maybe there we go. Showstopper, not catching anyone. It is also out there. Daddy should not do that. There's an operator posted up. 2 shots not yet connecting, but still can be connected any time. The rotation is coming in time from cat from tree to a site, which is heavily stacked up. If they decide to do that, there'll be a welcome party for them. And did they actually sniff that out? The decision they read is impeccable. It's perfect.
30 seconds.
They are moving towards B-Way. It's only one person anchoring. The goes in it cannot be destroyed with any of the utilities. They've got to respect it. They have to out of the site, and they all do. This is going to be a clear site for
Spike
side
planted.
of attackers without any major problem. They should be able to plant the spike. They've already done that. Now comes the after plant position. Do they expect Dhari Daddy? He's just literally running. He should be giving footsteps. Takes 2 of them down. How did he manage to do that? That's the third in his round. Are we seeing
reload, bro, reload. At least reload.
Reload. Not the angle wins. Will be able to take 4th one now. He wants to go in for the fuse, not the ace, but gets the round for his team. How did he do that?
I mean, मेरे पास इसका कोई भी जवाब नहीं है.
Before the switch.
बस किया उन्होंने. He did that.
Hold my boom bot.
Hold my boom bot.
That's how you do 4 kills in a round. That was almost a done and dusted round for the defenders. Yet that one lurk play. He was not even shift walking, bro. He was running.
He was like all in. जो होगा देखा जाएगा. JMD.
This should have got the footsteps. He would not have been allowed to do that. But again, the finishing. That's just on point.
I'm surprised यहाँ पे जज वगैरह के साथ कोई भी प्लेयर जो है वो खेलते हुए नहीं नजर आ रहे. जज के साथ भी आप काफ़ी अच्छे प्लेस बना सकते हो. एंड पीकिंग विद अ बुलडॉग, वो भी ऐसे एंगल पे ऐसे डायरेक्टली आगे बढ़ना, इट इज़ रिस्की. एंड वो रिस्क का पता ब्रिमस्टोन को ज़रूर चला. पता ही नहीं चला. साथ ही साथ साइट जो है वो पूरी की पूरी ओपन चली गई ओपोनेंट्स को. ये भी कहीं ना कहीं एक दिक्कत वाली बात हो गई. द साइट इज़ ओपन फॉर बिजनेस. बोथ द प्लेयर्स आर इन. एंड रेज के पेंशल से हमें एक पिक जो है वो देखने को ज़रूर मिलेगा. बूम बॉट डूइंग हिज जॉब. प्लेयर्स हैव टू गेट आउट. रेना, ओह रेना विल गेट जेट्स पिक. द बेटर प्लेयर सर्वाइव्स. एंड इसी बीच यहाँ पे एक रेजरेक्शन जो है वो भी देखने को मिलेगा. सो डिफेंडिंग टीम की मुश्किलें वैसे ही दिक्कतें वैसे ही बढ़ चुकी थी. उसके बाद एक रेजरेक्शन आ जाता है जो कि जो आस थी जीतने की वो तो बिल्कुल ही ख़त्म कर बैठता है.
Honestly, when Monkey was picked off in those skirmishes, I kind of expected the defenders to actually pull that one off. I did expect them that maybe it would be a chance for them to actually, because Eclipse was just 20 HP, just one bullet guess. But as soon as that rest came in, Monkey was revived. That was almost around done. As we know that Monkey and Reina, they're the ones who are doing that heavy lifting on their team. They are definitely playing very good on the map. I want to see how much their kills are at this point. I'm expecting Eclipse to at least hit 20, maybe. We'll see for now as we're going to jump back into the pistol round. Yep. Eclipse on 20 finishes this time yet again.
साइड स्वैप हो चुके हैं. एंड अब देखना यह है कि किस तरीके से इनका अटैक रहने वाला है. नज़र रहेगी हमारी रेज और जेट पे, जो कि धारी डैडी पिछले मैप में गेको के साथ बहुत ज़्यादा आउटपुट नहीं निकाल पाए थे. लेकिन जैसा आपने कहा, हो सकता है माइट बी ही इज़ ऑन हिज मेन एजेंट. एंड इस बार इनकी तरफ से बढ़िया प्ले देखने को मिले. नियॉन सिटिंग क्लोज. एंड ये क्लोज एंगल ना किसी ने चेक किए हैं, कोई चाह रहा है. एंड ओके, आई मीन ऑडियो क्यू हैज़ बीन पास्ड. नियॉन, जो कि जिनका नाम है योर बॉयफ्रेंड, ही इज़ नॉट योर बॉयफ्रेंड स्कैर्ड येट. उनका नाम है सिर्फ. उन्होंने इन्फॉर्मेशन ज़रूर दे दी होगी कि जितनी स्पीड से आए हैं उतनी स्पीड से रिटर्न भी चले गए हैं. तो यू डोंट नीड टू रोटेट. एंड स्नेक आइज इसी बीच रेना को स्पॉट कर जाएंगे. मार्केट की तरफ द डोर विल बी क्लोज्ड एंड दिस माइट बी अ प्रॉब्लमेटिक सिचुएशन. जल्द से जल्द यहाँ पे आपको हटना होगा इससे पहले ये दिक्कतें आपके सामने आ जाए। वेल चलिए दिक्कतों को इग्नोर करेंगे एंड कम्प्लीटली बाहर हटेंगे। दे वर गोइंग टूवर्ड्स बी। जैसे ही डोर क्लोज किया जाता है वो बी से ए की तरफ जाते हैं, स्पॉन की तरफ जाते हैं, वहाँ पे कुछ पिक्स मिलते हैं एंड वहीं पे गेम ओवर। सो एक कहावत होती है कि अपनी अगली मूव जब खुद को पता नहीं रहेगी तो ओपोनेंट को तो बिल्कुल पता नहीं चलेगी। एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट द अटैकिंग टीम इस राउंड में तो एटलीस्ट वही फॉलो किया। नेवर लेट देम नो योर नेक्स्ट मूव। बहुत सीरियसली ले लिया।
Never let anyone know your next move, not even
इंक्लूडिंग यू।
That's probably what happened, and just as you said, there we go. Ares yet again into the hands of Snake Eyes.
लुक एट दैट, 4 प्लेयर्स पुश करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं।
Oh man, and the last person is trying to anchor B side. Wants to control the market area. They've got the full control of almost half of the maps. AW350 gets Neon out of the picture, and they know that one person is at the market. He'll be surprised. No, he's not. As the crossfire setup is just absolutely nightmaric.
Again, Jet is back with his Ares and Sage एक एंगल होल्ड करके खड़े, मुझे लग रहा है he is trying to get a pick. Atleast किसी को तो डाउन कर पाए. Where is the crosshair? What he is doing? Where is walking? ये players, oh god.
That was a good punish coming in from Jet on that Ares. And that is going to equalize the score 7-7. I mean, I believe that we mentioned that Ascent is heavily defense. Maybe these teams are like, no guys, it is attack favoring map as well. Need to see how to rotate and how to play. That is what we are being thrown at on our faces right now. But you know, jokes aside, if in case this is the kind of attack that is going in for side of attackers, I am pretty scared for the defender. They did push up quite a lot. I mean, all the way from the A, B main towards the mid. And I personally feel like they should not have gone ahead of done that. Maybe try and rotate from the spawn, but should not have gone in from the mid link to mid. That was basically a death trap and all caught in it. This time rotation being called in. Monkey is right there for the welcome. Gets 2 openers, opens up their head. Much more than ready for the third one. Ray is also being picked off. Just the Killjoy turret. All on the Brimstone, and that is going to be a... You know, the answer of a flawless is always with a flawless. This time, it was the defenders to show the attackers that got the flow. There we're gonna use this. The A hit this time not working out for the side of attackers. Maybe they want to try and decide to go in for other pick or some other kind of rotation. They tried to sell in a very quick fake towards the B side, which did not work out for them at all. If in case you were trying to sell, you need to utilize skills to make it a little more believable, so that the rotation is called in from side.
Oh.
Sam?
सेज के पास रिजरेक्शन अभी के लिए नहीं रहने वाला है, मे बी बिकॉज इतने राउंड्स में अच्छे किल्स नहीं मिले हैं स्वॉप के बाद, या मे बी शी इज़ नॉट ट्राइंग टू फार्म ऑब्स, बट लेट्स सी. अगर रिजरेक्शन होता तो इंस्टेंटली मुझे लगता है कि क्लिप्स को रिवाइव करके एंड गेम को और ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग बनाया जा सकता था. प्रो वेयर इज़ योर क्रॉस हेयर टूबा, व्हाट आर यू इवन वॉचिंग? हाँ, दैट्स पेनफुल टू वॉच, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू लाई.
It was heartbreaking to see as well. Spam that came through. Now that's gonna give them the access of the entire mid, and the rotation can be called on anywhere. Rim smokes being used on towards the A side, but extremely quiet there. So they should have an idea that this might not be a rotation towards the A. Neon good for one, quickly traded back. Smoky
30 seconds
gets his
left.
team back into an equalized number. The spike will be planted towards the boathouse though.
Planted.
What are they actually going to decide and play for? They want to take the fight towards the side of attackers. Now, they should be surprised. Monkey just waiting for Needs to clear so many angles.
One enemy
Head
remaining.
goes for the spray, takes it down, knows the position, operates, takes. Gets the third.
ओमन की तरफ से यहाँ पे ओमन ने सबसे पहले यहाँ पे
On the ultimate, should be able to get that locked down pretty soon. Round or two, maybe.
हाँ उन्होंने सबसे पहले जेट को स्पॉट किया जो कि काफ़ी ज़्यादा लो थे एंड उसी बीच
But not 8 of the 350 though. He has his available. Use in the round if need be. Yep. Finally.
एंड ओके 7-9 का स्कोर लाइन बड़े ही लंबे समय बाद काफ़ी ज़्यादा क्लोज मैच है मैं कहना चाहूँगा। पिछले मैप में जो हम लोगों ने स्कोर लाइन देखा था या जो प्ले स्टाइल देखा था उससे तो काफ़ी इम्प्रूव्ड हर एक प्लेयर खेलते हुए हमें नज़र आ रहा है। पर नाउ किलजॉय इज़ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड एंड मे बी इट्स अ मिस्टेक शी रियलाइज्ड एंड अभी के लिए बोट हाउस में सेफली डीप साइड खेलना चाहेंगे। ऑन द अदर हैंड डिफेंडर्स की तरफ से बैक साइड प्लेयर्स मार्केट की तरफ है। एक खिलाड़ी ए पे अभी भी तैनात है बिकॉज ओमेन इज़ नॉट रेडी टू यू नो टेक दिस पिल कि हाँ भाई दिस इज़ कम्प्लीटली हैपनिंग ऑन बी एंड ए साइड को आई शुड लीव। नो ही इज़ नॉट रेडी, ही वोंट एक्सेप्ट दैट।
They've played way too much Valorant and they've seen way too much offside of attackers. Every single time they've gone for a fake and then they've gone for a hit. They're going for a very early fake and then rotate from mid towards the mid game, sell another fake at that side and then move towards the other one. This has been their strategy, their default strategy every single time. And what
One enemy
is
remaining.
that spray?
Spike down A.
Kendrick was just shut down in that flawless for the side of the defender.
एंड एक बार फिर से अगर स्कोर लाइन की तरफ बढ़े 26-10 हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। मज़े की बात यह है कि मंकी रेना के ठीक पीछे पीछे 21 किल्स के साथ नज़र आ रहा है। आई थिंक 2 बार हमने देखा मंकी को 4K करते हुए इस गेम में इस मैप पे। वेल 21-10 का स्कोर लाइन यहाँ पे इन्होंने मेंटेन किया। ऑन दी अदर एक्लिप्स वाईटी 26-10 ये दोनों खिलाड़ी काफ़ी ज़्यादा हैवी लिफ्टिंग करते हुए। ऑन दी अदर हैंड अटैकर्स की तरफ से टीम word.exe की तरफ से बाकी के खिलाड़ी यू आर डूइंग गुड बट और ज़्यादा मेहनत करने की और ज़्यादा अच्छा आउटपुट जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं एक्सपेक्टेड ज़रूर है।
Absolutely correct. And they need to do that if in case they want to come back and just force a game number 3, which does seem difficult for them as of now. But I'm not going to put it out of question at all. Got another timeout. This being requested by the attackers. That yet again the same team. They need this breather since we're seeing the defenders. They've already hit the double digits. This could be a semi-buy round maybe for them. Few of them don't have actually enough credits to go in for a full buy, but they are still going to force for it. Ares, Guardian, Vandal, Bulldog, Spectre, all 5 with all different guns. Well, the economy of the defenders seems to be at a pretty solid spot, 8,000 credits. Come on, at least buy 2 operators for your team.
I mean, dual opping is always dangerous. Not always actually.
It's a glass cannon composition wherein one of the team would expect you to have one off, so as soon as you show the presence on one side, they would try to move towards the other where boom, got another off. Surprise! But as of now, we did see Killjoy being surprised. Defenders. Look how far she pushed off towards Gelato and then moving towards the cat. That's way too much. No more KJ utilities to work with. I think he doesn't need any. As he gets another 2 picks, brings it down to a 2v4. Spam is there. Lear right there. Snake Eyes, Paranoia, and all the utilities being dumped on this one guy. Denied any kind of opportunity or vision.
Run.
And now it's Killjoy alone.
Don't peek, please don't peek, please don't peek. Okay, Neon is on the backstab and Kendrick Kumar, I mean, we heard it clearly, but उन्हें पता नहीं क्यों ऑडियो क्यों नहीं आया. And if I'm not wrong, did he had any nano swarm जिनके ऊपर शायद वो खेल सकते थे?
I guess he had a couple of nano swarms.
I mean, there are only 2 nano swarms, so
Yep. That's what I'm mentioning. I guess he had to. But again, not work with them properly. However, yet again, putting them at the 11th. This is not something you would want.
Spike dropped.
डबल
Because-
डिजिट्स एक राउंड सिर्फ चाहिए एंड मैच पॉइंट की तरफ पहुंच जाएंगे. लुक एट दैट, सेज टेकिंग डाउन टूबा. अपने डॉपल गैंगर को यहाँ पे गेम से बाहर ज़रूर निकाल दिया है एंड राउंड अब बहुत ज़्यादा डिसाइडिंग फैक्टर बनता होगा, क्योंकि अब देख के ऐसा लग रहा है मानो AAB प्लेयर टीम AAB जो है वो जीतने वाली है गेम. ऑन दी अदर हैंड word.exe
Placing swarm.
भी अगर इसी तरीके से चलता रहा तो ये गेम इनके हाथ से फिसल चुका है ऑलरेडी.
This is pivotal. This is very pivotal. And Eclipse is stepping up in the important round for his team, making sure that the hold that they have stays. Kendrick Kumar needs to do the exact same thing Spam is there to free them. Found out the vision, but Lear. They got the man that they needed. They've got Kendrick Kumar out of picture, but Snake Eyes still stepping up. 2v2 and the backstab from Crossbreed. X1 knows the position of the second. It's a Spectre versus Vandal.
30 seconds left.
He's nigh impossible. Knows the
Oh.
position. It's a Phantom, my bad, and that is going to be the match point in favor AB.
And sure it's going Adiradi Boys versus word.exe. पहला मैप हम लोगों ने देखा, हेवन का मुकाबला था एंड रेना बहुत ही बढ़िया प्ले था. 42 किल्स के साथ एक्लिप्स वाइटी अपनी टीम को विक्ट्री की तरफ लेके जाते हैं. दूसरा मैप हम देखते हैं जहाँ पे उम्मीदें होती हैं कि शायद कमबैक देखने को मिले, बट दूसरे मैप पे ये स्कोर लाइन. मे बी दिस इज द फाइनल राउंड, मे बी दे स्टिल हैव फाइट लेफ्ट. अभी के लिए डिफेंडर्स के पास दो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट अल्टीमेट्स हैं, प्लस प्लेयर कैसे स्नीक इन कर चुका है. ओह नो, व्हाई विल यू रीलोड दैट?
He had no idea because the moment he peeked
Your duty
and he
is
was
not
just
over.
going back was the exact moment when Sage actually just moved towards the left side of towards that cubby. So he got the absolutely perfect timing. The shift to walk worked out extremely well.
I'll tell you very
Sage
honestly,
winning the weight.
I'll tell you very honestly, even if you know कि वहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं है, it's safe for me to cross, that is not the place जहाँ पे आप खड़े होकर रिलोड करो, बिकॉज यू नेवर नो वहाँ पे कौन आ सकता है, कौन सी यूटिलिटी आ सकती है, कौन सा प्लेयर आ सकता है. प्लस आपके पास इतने बुलेट्स तो आराम से थे कि आप बिना रिलोड किए गेम आगे बढ़ा सको. एक्लिप्स गॉट अ पिक एंड ये आया रेना की तरफ से एम्प्रेस, द एंग्री रेना, द किल मशीन. रेना अपना रूप बदलते हुए. इट्स ओनली 2 प्लेयर्स, द लास्ट प्लेयर स्टैंडिंग विल बी जेट. स्नेक आइज अनफॉर्चुनेटली काफ़ी ज़्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी अभी फिलहाल के लिए. रेना से लड़ना होगा. नो, रेना क्लिप्स वाइटी आएंगे एंड इंस्टेंटली अपने ओपोनेंट को टेक डाउन करके एंड एक मैच जो कि जीत. एसेंट मैप का ये मुकाबला एंड स्कोर बोर्ड की तरफ एक बार फिर से नज़र डालना चाहेंगे, बट एक बार इस बार मैं स्कोर बोर्ड से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ बिकॉज एक्लिप्स वाइटी जितना ज़्यादा मेहनत करते हुए नजर आए हैं, उनका साथ देते हुए हमें मंग की 4 फर्स्ट ब्लड के साथ इस गेम में नजर जरूर आए विद 27 किल्स फ्रॉम हिज साइड.
Just 5 behind Reina. On to the other side, there was AW350, Snake Eyes, Kendrick Kumar. Trying their level best to get those picks. And Daddy with 10 picks of himself. And what a wattle on that Brimstone. Not able to utilize the hero fullest. So was not able to that very well in this. At the end of the day, it did go in favor of the side of AAB, winning the series with a 2-0 consecutive 2 maps and an absolutely nightmaric performance from Eclipse YT.
If I were to the sea, maybe I never say fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, you're right and carry me. But I've loved and I have died.
So yep, that MVP performance coming in from Eclipse is going to give him that cash prize 500 rupees and his team getting that win as well. Amazing plays coming in from him, and his team also played very well. I enjoyed so much. What about maybe some audio issues, maybe speaking, but the audio is not coming in. So again, this has been an amazing matchup. In the Haven, we did see a little bit of competition maybe into a game, but in starting it was a clear-cut domination by AAB, winning consecutively 4 or 5 rounds. But at the end of the day, they were able to somehow come back even through all of that, and they were able to get that win. It was a very good start coming in, because that was kind of expected. Yet the side of Word.exe did make sure AAB would have to sweat in getting that win. When was the ascent? We knew the defense was winning match. I was expecting Word.exe to actually get at least maybe 7 rounds or 8 rounds. Their deep bare minimum part we set, but again they were not able to get those rounds in the defense too much, and after all we ended up seeing them not getting that wins. It is difficult, it is pretty difficult, but yet again we did enjoy that a lot. We are gonna see the winners coming in up on our screen as well.
जी बिल्कुल, and इसी के साथ हम
Yep, just a few errors being fixed up, and we are going to get the team who has won, and it is other than AAB. And the pronunciation for this is going to be said by none other than Anki. It's Adangappa Adiradi boys. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I apologize if that pronunciation was not correct, but again, the team who have won the series with a 2-0, AAB. The team who could not win the finals but still has backed up the second position, Word.exe. Played really very well, but at the end of the day were just outclassed by those individual plays and those trade-offs. Plus again, they did try to utilize the strategy in the attack, but it became all too for the ending rounds. It ended up as a victory for Adangappa Adiradi boys. Congratulations to the team, and I really hope, I wish them all the very best for their future. And now that is going to be it from us and from me, Scared Yet, as well as Anki Shots. We'll be catching you guys in the next one as well.
जी बिल्कुल,
Thank you so much for joining in.
थैंक यू वेरी मच। और एक बार बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मैं कहना चाहूँगा ब्रांड्स का, जिनके वजह से ये हमारा जो इवेंट है वो बहुत अच्छे से पॉसिबल हो पाया। उससे पहले कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस जो भी यहाँ पे टीम जीती है Word.exe, थोड़ा सा सीखने की, थोड़ा सा और अपने प्ले स्टाइल को सुधारने की आप लोगों को ज़रूरत। ऑन दी अदर हैंड AAB टीम, AAB बहुत ही बढ़िया प्लेस, एंड खासकर एक्लिप्स वाईटी, यू प्लेड रियली वेल, हम सबका दिल बिल्कुल आपने जीत लिया। एंड इसी के साथ जाने से पहले हम ब्रांड्स का शुक्रिया ज़रूर करना चाहेंगे, जहाँ पे इंटेल ने सपोर्ट किया हमें टॉप ऑफ द लाइन हार्डवेयर के साथ, Mountain Dew our beverage partner, network supported by TP-Link with their top of the line peripherals, and wallet partner we had TapTap by Visa, and moreover our cyber security partner Kaspersky. Thank you very much to the brands जिनकी वजह से बहुत ही अच्छे से हम ये टूर्नामेंट कर पाए। प्लेयर्स बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सभी लोगों का, बहुत ही अच्छे मैचेस हम सभी को दिखाने के लिए। कुछ अप्स एंड डाउन्स प्लेयर्स की तरफ से ज़रूर देखने को मिले, बट आई बिलीव दैट वाज अ स्किल इशू दैट कैन बी फिक्स्ड फॉर श्योर थोड़ा सा मेहनत, थोड़ी सी अपना स्किल जो है, अपना प्ले स्टाइल इंप्रूव करना होगा, एंड वी कैन फिक्स दैट फॉर श्योर. थैंक यू वेरी मच. विद दैट बीइंग सेड, दिस इज एंकी शॉट्स एंड मेरे साथ मेरे को कास्टर स्केडियट साइनिंग ऑफ फॉर टुडे. जल्द ही मिलेंगे CGC पे एक और धमाकेदार इवेंट के साथ. थैंक यू वेरी मच. गुड नाइट.
If I were to the sea, maybe I never say fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, but when you're right, you carry me where I've loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never good, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, but I gotta need to forget the time I lost, the regrets. Moonshine back again. When I drove down to Abyss, while I blamed the world and then I shine right. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, but I gotta need to forget the time I lost, the regrets.
ready to launch.
तुम्हें डर नहीं लग रहा है?
डर सबको लगता है, कला सबका सूखता है, पर डर से डरोगे तो कुछ बड़ा कैसे करोगे? तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।